Hey, I'm Shea.
And I'm Stevie Perullo.
And today, we're going to teach you how to be the main anchors of Wake Up Winthrop.
First things first, you're going to have to write a script.
The template me and Stevie follow every time we write a script is fairly simple.
First you say good morning, then you tell them the date, and then you say what day the school schedule is on.
Good morning, Winthrop High School.
Today is Friday, January 11th, 2019, and we're following a Day 4 schedule.
Then, you and your co-anchors say the Pledge of Allegiance, announce a moment of silence, and after a short pause, sit back down.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for a moment of silence.
Then, you have to read the announcements that either the program director or one of the anchors picked up from the office earlier that morning.
In my opinion, this is the hardest part, due to the fact you have minimal time to read over it and practice.
Also, tonight at 7 p.m. there'll be a girls' basketball game here in the gym, while tomorrow at 1 p.m. there'll be a girls' hockey game, and at 3 p.m. a boys' hockey game. Make sure you come out and support.
After the announcements, you segue into your first story.
Make sure you ask your program director or classmates who's doing the lead-in and outro for the story you're announcing.
Saying the wrong person's name happens way more than you think, so be careful.
Here's Ronald Mesa showing you what goes on behind these cameras.
Thank you, Stevie and Nick.
After the story, make sure you thank the field reporter that did the outro. Then you want to start segueing into your next story.
Segues can just be a few sentences going back and forth between the anchors, but make sure not to summarize or say anything that the reporter is going to say in the story.
Well, it's that time of the year again.
The NHG deadline is right around the corner, and if you're like a majority of the students here at Winthrop High School, you're most likely behind.
At least Nick and I are. Here's Jack Silva to tell us more about NHD.
Now, after repeating those steps for the next couple of stories, you have to wrap up the newscast.
Nick and I have our own format that we do for our newscast, but have fun making your own outro and making it yours.
Thanks, Jake. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Remember to tune in next week to stay updated with all the happenings here at Winthrop High School.
Thanks for watching, and remember to be kind to one another.
Roll Vikes.
After you have written a successful script, all you have to do is read it out loud.
It sounds easy, doesn't it? Well, it is, but it's also easy to get nervous and stumble on every word you say.
You also don't have to memorize the script, but you should look at it as little as possible.
Thanks, Meg. Even though these two sports are now played here at the high school, gymnastics and swimming are two underrated sports that Winthrop has to offer.
Though they don't always get the recognition they deserve, here's Jake telling us about swimming and gymnastics.
The best way to not mess up during the newscast is just to practice, practice, practice.
Stevie and I get there 10 to 15 minutes early before every newscast, just running through it and making sure we get it right.
The absolute best tip I can give you is just to relax.
The more you stress and worry about stumbling, the more likely you are to make a mistake.
Professional news reporters mess up all the time. It's completely normal. You just have to keep reading and keep going and not get hung up on your mistake.
Have been nominated by their teachers for academic excellence, outstanding effort,
And whatever holiday you're celebrating, make sure you have a good one and a Happy New Year. Here's Jack Silva to show us girls and boys basketball. States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for a moment of silence.
Congrats to the swim team on their win against Lynn Classical last night. Great job.
Thanks for watching. Remember to be kind to one another.
Roll Vikes.